Hello, welcome.
It's nice.
Welcome to Eclipse, Season 3. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Hooray!
Well,
Hello.
we got a few updates. Due to inclement weather, Stargrave is unavailable currently, but he might join us later. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yeah, so fingers crossed for Stargrave's inclement weather. I mean, he's fine, just internet.
Well, we assume he's fine.
We want to remind everyone that our patches and pins are available at Tuesday Night Games. If you go to their website, you can find the patch and the pin there if you're your enjoyment.
Yeah, in the Mothership store.
Yeah, the Mothership store, along with all the other books and expansions and well, it's not expansions, but like the
Modules.
little modules. Yeah. So again, yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. We've got special guests: Xander, Jeanneret,
Hello.
Gabe, back again.
You don't know his last name, do you?
It's Gabe. No,
You got it.
It's Gabe.
no,
Hicks.
because I'm getting confused with your Gabe
Yeah,
James Games.
No, it's Hicks, like the rednecks.
It's Hicks. Got it.
That makes me think of aliens.
That's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, hits like aliens. God, I've been saying like the rednecks for years.
You're also not wrong.
Why is it Gabe James Games?
James is my middle name, and James rhymes with games. But the thing that rhymes with
Makes
Hicks
sense.
is not something I want to associate myself with.
I don't know what.
Hicks.
Yeah, because that's a different website.
Or maybe if you're like really good at like shooting games, it could be like Gabe Hicks Gamer Flicks, because flick reaction.
Oh, that's
Time to become an Apex pro.
That's a stretch.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
As people may have noticed, we are missing our dear Buckford Sanchez, Brian Soria tonight. And Alex Ward will join us
At a appropriately convenient time.
That's just off enough.
Did I do it right?
Jason
You
said.
avoided copyright.
Dramatically appropriate time.
Close,
Appropriately
close.
convenient time.
Yeah, I like that.
That's our way to do it.
Yes. All right. But we've got Jasmine back, which we are excited to have you back.
All right.
And wait,
Oh,
one more thing.
one more.
Of course, as always, we are raising money for NAMI. Thank you for the donations that have come in. We are raising for them all season long, so please hop onto the Tiltify link and show some support there. All right, now that's everything.
Got it.
Well. We last left off. Peter has jumped ship.
Literally. He's literally.
Unfortunately for the rest of the crew, nobody knows he's done this. So we'll pick up right there. And I want to first ask Anduvilli, where are you going? What you doing?
It's just trying to figure out where the shard is taking me. What locations of interest are around, and what information can I glean from this thing to give me more power?
Right. So you hook up the keystone to your ship. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
Your navigation systems come online, and it pings several locations for you.
What?
Firstly, the ship you just left is being pinged. A faint signal.
My shard. That makes sense. What else?
One of the moons of Boreas is being pinged. Keon.
Ooh. Make note of that, Warden. What else?
You're getting a ping from somewhere near Earth. It's a larger ping.
Ooh. I mean, ooh. I like that one. Sorry, the shard is taking over me again. Warden,
Yes.
please chart a course for the largest ping near Earth. I think it'll be fun.
Course being charted now. We're heading to the monolith that appeared after the shroud fell.
Perfect. I wonder what will happen if we connect this new piece to the monolith.
The monolith is a giant pyramid-like structure that appeared after the shroud fell last season, where the mothership of the Marines deactivated the last shroud that fell. Just for everyone to catch up on that. All right. Now, Ruha, you've been in your quarters for the past, I'll say the past day or so. Over the course of the last events that happened. What would you like to do now?
I guess I'll exit my room. Finally, I'm getting hungry. Really is what it is.
You exit, and okay, where is everyone? Let's take stock of everyone. Where is everyone right now?
In the science lab.
Science lab?
Yeah, I think that Asher was near the science lab as well.
That's right. Kiko, were you outside the science lab?
I was in the cryo. I know that they took. Okay, so Peter walked out with the device, which I guess I was not in the hall. So I mean, presumably I would have probably gone to the science lab since that's where we wanted to look at the data, right?
Yeah.
That you had gotten. Yeah, so let's say yes, science lab.
The science lab, okay. So Ruha, as you exit, you see no one around. The mess hall is empty.
Good, honestly. I still have my giant mug of coffee that has an old earth creature that's a cat that says, "I hate Mondays." I'm in a very lush, like, red brocade robe. And I just shuffle to the kitchen and open the refrigerator and start looking for leftovers of some kind, the type of garbage I normally never eat.
Got it. You begin rummaging. You find several items that meet your requirements. While this is happening, Tommy, what are you doing in the science lab?
Yeah, I am trying to review the data from Lynn's little memory chip thing. Can I use a device to view that? Just kind of.
Yeah, you can. You can use a device to see the memories, almost like in a virtual reality sense, or you can simply get a readout.
Let's for simplicity's sake, let's do the readout. That'll be.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. The data streams to your mobile device.
All right. Okay. All right. So Lynn was seeing something. Some sort of device in a creature. It looks like they saw some sort of a giant a being of some sort. It's like described as a giant darkness. I don't know. You know what? Maybe it's the computer's just having trouble like doing the text. I'm just
No, what does it say? What does it say? Oh, we can see it. There's a visual.
Oh, I mean, the computer could do that. Yeah. So let me just do that real quick.
It might be traumatic.
More traumatic than yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, it's not gonna hurt me, right? Like it's not like it can't hurt. It's their memories. So
if you need to look away, Asher, by all means.
I've peered into the darkness itself and seen the other side. I shall see this memory. Play, computer.
Yeah, okay, let's see it.
Just want to play for all of us real quick? Is that cool?
You want to play the memory?
Yeah, if you don't mind, Warden, is that cool?
When
Absolutely.
Say it like that, Warden,
very cool.
All right, I'm just gonna I guess kind of move the camera around as needed so we can.
Oh.
Like VR.
Man.
Usually.
You see,
I'll just put this on.
almost like the data streams out in a hologram before you. Kiko and Asher see this, and Tommy, you see almost like in a first-person point of view. You see a different set of hands turn on in front of you, and they look at themselves briefly and kind of go down, and then it's a little uneasy. Is the movement's not your own, so the movement starts happening. You're kind of flying through this virtual space, and what Kiko and Asher see is it's like Avatar, almost like it's like a winged avatar flying through this virtual space, and there's some planets coming by, and the planets kind of come into the hologram, and they digitize and they fade away as they go by, and it's just kind of a journey for a little bit, and then you see what looks like Earth come up, and outside of Earth you see that giant pyramid, and the avatar stops and shrinks down, and the pyramid gets bigger and larger. It begins accessing this pyramid structure. As it goes through this data stream, it's faint. It's all this. It's like a digital readout, so it's like pixelated data structure of the pyramid. You're seeing just like lights, points of light coming through. You don't hear anything. It's all quiet, and it's just it gets staticky every now and then suddenly the structure of the pyramid opens up, and the points just displace into nothing. The hands go up. You see it kind of block your view for a second, Patrick, and then they kind of lower down slowly, and you see what looks like some kind of swirling shape in the data stream, and it's like a nebula, and it's just kind of oozing around, and it's large, and it gets larger, and the data stream, it's like the size of a planet itself, maybe. It's getting larger, though. It's like a giant cloud of data just swarming. And the avatar stays still for a while, and you see it just put the hands down for a second. And the data stream just sits there and just undulating. And finally, you see it kind of convulse and become a tight point, and this little beacon kind of comes off from the data stream, and then it touches towards your vision, Patrick. It goes right into, like, between your eyes, and starts touching you go back to avoid it, but then you realize it's just a hologram,
right?
And it pierces through, and what they see, what Asher and Kiko sees, is just this like swirling data stream of a cloud turning into this small thin spike, and it goes down and pierces through the head of the avatar, and it holds it there for a while, and the avatar stays still.
It can't hurt him, right? I just said that.
I hope it can't. Tommy, you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm
good?
good.
You good?
I'm good.
All right.
Looks.
I don't know what I'm
painful.
seeing exactly, but I'm good.
Yeah. Is that? Does it? Is the shape like the monolith that's outside Earth?
It started off as a monolith outside Earth, and then it kind of like exploded in as you entered it, or as the avatar entered.
But originally, like, it did look like it.
It did look like that.
Okay.
And then this new nebula is like almost like moving in an organic way. The avatar stays there for a while. It's just stuck on the end of this like spike.
Oh shit! What? Nothing else is happening. Lynn was just stuck here.
Yeah, I mean they did go into like a seizure at one point, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Warden, fast forward.
Oh,
And it just stays there for a while.
Whoa.
And then
8x speed.
you see it speeds up even faster, and then the nebula stops suddenly, and the spike just removes itself, and then you see the avatar just de-digitize away.
Is that?
Yeah. Does the timestamp coincide with when we unplugged, detached from Len from the device?
It appears so.
Okay.
Okay, so the spike happened before that, though. Oh, I I don't like it. I don't know what it means. Scientists, experts.
Perhaps this was some sort of download or incorporation of this advanced technology into our minuscule form.
Oh, what if it was
Is
in
that-
reverse? What if it was taking information from Len,
Their
putting that out.
soul.
right? Because they were
We don't have
connected to this translating Rosetta Stone, whatever you want to call it, device that we have. What if it was taking information out of Len and putting the... Anduvilli said that Len contacted them, didn't they?
Right.
Yeah.
That was how they
Yeah,
found
yeah.
out about us in the first place.
Did
that
they put out a signal? You think in that process, in the involuntarily?
When
Or
the spike
voluntarily, I don't know.
went through
Yeah,
their
when the
head?
spike, yeah, I don't know.
I don't. I mean, what is that thing? What was a giant swirling map?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask Anduvilli about like
Yeah.
the message that they got exactly, because I don't think we went over that actually.
We should bring Peter up to speed as well.
When we went into the thing, there was that voice.
Yeah. Where is...
What did it say? It asked us. It asked who we were, right?
Oh yeah, it was it was asking what we were, right? Or what are you? Or
Was it what we were, or who?
You know, it was very traumatic. I try not to dwell on it. I just remember being eaten.
It was who you were.
Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
Why would it care who we were?
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna review the data and see what else.
Yeah.
Just kinda
Let's step out. I'm going to step out of the science lab and sort of make my way back to the cryo, where I don't remember if we knew he was leaving with the device at all.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yeah, I don't believe so
Yeah.
either.
So I'm going to go to the cryo to presumably find Peter there. Still.
I'll walk with you.
Yeah, let's take a look too, and just see if we can figure out anything else. Okay, so as we walk over, if it's empty, I'm gonna say, Warden, can you locate Peter or Anduvilli?
Peter and Anduvilli are not on the ship.
Warden, where's the keystone?
The keystone is no longer on the ship.
Pardon?
The keystone is no longer on the ship.
One more time?
The keystone is no longer on the ship.
I also
That's what I thought you
remind
said.
the shard. I think Peter just left the shard on the ground.
On the
Did
bridge.
he?
Or
Is it not
this-
on him?
I gave
No.
him a shard.
The shard is it's in the cryo bay.
Oh, it is?
So it's here?
Yeah, so you would see this strange piece of a stone. It looks like a piece of a keystone.
What happened?
I touch it.
You touch it. You feel a strange vibration on it coming off of it.
Asher, let's be careful here. We have missing Peter, Anduvilli, and our keys. Unless... remember, we saw someone get the scavengers when they first attacked us. They were absorbed into the keystone.
Maybe that's what happened here. Maybe it's transformed in some way.
I'm gonna try and communicate, do comms to Peter. Peter? Hello? So I think this is close range, so I don't know how far he is, but...
You just hear static come back.
Warden? Can you...
Yes.
Do you know where Peter went?
Like I'm walking in.
Let me try and track him.
Where is the
I'm not-
last location that Peter was on the ship?
He was near the Yev cannon in the gunnery station.
Sorry, what's going on?
Did you find something?
The keystone's missing. We've got this shard, a piece of it here, and Peter and Anduvilli are off the ship. We don't know.
Wait, whose shard is that? That's not our. What is that?
We don't know. We don't know. We walked into the same thing. Shit.
Peter, come in.
Ruha, where are you now? I think you're muted.
I think I'm probably still just sitting at the common table eating flaming hot Cheetos.
You hear the ruckus in the other room.
Yeah, because we're right next door.
Okay. I just say, can you keep it down? Mommy has a headache.
Sorry.
Ruha's out.
I'm not calling her mommy.
Honestly, we need... Please don't. Honestly, we need... I'm just going to go into the galley right across the hallway. Ruha, how's it going?
I mean, I suppose it's going.
I see you've hit the Cheetos stage. I know things are not great.
Were these yours? I'm sorry. They were there. I just took them. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You seem stressed. Do you need you need some Cheetos?
I eat some Cheetos.
I come in covered in blood still, playing back and forth the thing. It's like inside.
Yeah, so I hope you've gotten some good rest. We've discovered some things. A little confused about other things. Mainly right now, we let someone on board, Anduvilli.
Oh, that probably wasn't wise, you know.
Well, he responded to a distress signal that I had put out while I was in psychosis.
Oh. Yeah, they seemed all right.
Yeah, they were really cool. A medic wanted to just help, see if we needed any aid, came on with their med kit. We just sort of showed them around the ship. They had gotten a signal from Len. So we were hoping to find out more about that, although we kind of grazed over because I thought they might know Len, but I don't think that's the case.
It was messy.
But now, Peter, Anduvilli, and our key are all missing.
Okay. Did Taladar said that the key...
We're getting a signal.
What? What kind of signal?
That's a bit vague, Warden. We're gonna need a little bit more to go off of than that.
We're getting a beacon from space.
Okay, I'm not sure that's actually more descriptive.
Does it say anything?
Yeah, what?
It appears to be Peter.
Oh.
What?
Connect him through? What's going on? Peter?
It's just simply a proximity signal.
I think he's leaving a trail of proverbial breadcrumbs for us to follow.
He's been kidnapped?
I don't think Peter is kidnapped, you know. If anything, he would be taken, you know, Liam Neeson style. He's an adult.
I do have a set of skills.
Yeah, kidnap, maybe not the right word. But one thing we do know is that Peter can handle himself. I think it's imperative everyone remain calm, especially you, Kiko, as you're the captain. Warden, please plot a course for those coordinates. And I think it's probably best that we all arm ourselves as things might get a bit hairy. Do you know how to operate a firearm? Asher.
Sometimes it's pull the trigger, right?
All right, Kiko, you're probably going to want to put on some of your armor. Let's assist.
I'm in full. I should have described that. I've been, since last episode, in full battle dress with multiple weapons, grenades, and a helmet on at all times.
And this is is this the type of beacon that one launches externally? It's not inside of a ship. Is it moving? I guess is what I'm asking, Warden.
Yes, the beacon is moving.
Okay, so you know what? Just in case, we should probably get ready for some type of a spacewalk. You know, just in case. We don't know whether he has been jettisoned as unwanted cargo. Probably, yeah. It's gonna be fine.
Not it.
We're gonna be fine. It's fine.
I'll suit up.
Everything is fine. Yep. Get some suits in the barracks. Weapons. hold right next to it. SMGs, pulse rifles. We got some extra frag grenades. Yes.
Quick question. Sorry. I'm still working on this thing. Taladar said the keys. Did he say the keys were to? They opened the shroud, right? But they're keys. They're the literal keys. He used the word keys, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe Taladar uses the word key.
So when we touched it in the pyramid, right? That's kind of we opened something, right? We opened something.
Yes.
The playback is the pyramid, right? And then it breaks apart. It opens, right? Which is where the key was.
That's the other part. Ruha, we took out Len's memory chip and have played out what they saw
Right.
for,
I gotta hold up the device.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it? I mean, a key both unlocks doors and unlocks doors. Is that all this? Is that all this means? Does it just mean that the pyramid and the key were there to lock something to keep the shroud? Well, why would it?
Sometimes a key unlocks multiple doors. It seems like this key is also a cipher or Rosetta Stone of sorts that allows communication between different species, which comes with benefits, as in communicating with Taladar, but downsides, as in communicating with the Venkra.
There are more than one key. There's multiple keys, right?
Which probably means there are multiple pyramids, which probably means there are multiple shrouds or ways to lock them.
Or multiple locks on one door?
Should we be closing them?
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of the question, but quite frankly, I kind of feel like most of these, creatures are assholes. Between the scavengers and everything that happened on Earth, I kind of feel like they're
assholes.
They're
we could
a little bit,
We could keep the others. I like them. Well, they do kind of make us.
I like those little guys from that spa planet. They were fun. Yeah. Crazy, but fun.
Yeah, they. Oh man,
they left me a whole.
Coats.
Yeah, they left me a whole document about their civilization and told me I would hate visiting. But
I'm just
they were
Taladar. Taladar.
Come in, Taladar, and then Ash will tap his signal and turn it down a little bit or up.
Okay.
It'll change the frequency.
You start playing back and forth with it. Roll me an intellect check.
Okay.
We've set course towards
the signal.
Peter's the beacon. Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Under by 2, but under
by 2. You're dialing in, and you hear a faint echo in the distance.
I've got something.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Is it?
I'm listening. Do you have a question for Taladar? I've got him on the line.
Are the key? Did the keys open or close or both?
Did the keys open or close or both?
Both.
Does it sound like that?
Both.
Well, what purpose should we be using them for then?
What should we do?
Close.
How do we know which key closes which shroud?
How do we do that?
He makes it sound like idiots.
I know, it's weird, right?
Maybe don't mock us as you ask the question.
It's how it works.
Repeat after me.
Repeat after me.
The keys. Redundancies.
The keys redundant. The keys have redundancies?
The keys are redundancies.
The keys are redundancies.
They're just multiple copies of the same keys, or?
Which means they must all be master keys.
Ah,
I mean,
So we don't need all of the keys. We just need a key.
I have no
we
locksmith,
just need-
but-
which we don't have our
No.
key.
Oops.
Our key is gone.
We lost a
Which-
key.
You,
What?
Wait, what?
Warden,
Oh,
Warden, also scan for Anduvilli's ship.
Scanning now.
As we're moving towards a beacon, I presume. Yeah.
There's so much stress. There's just
Sometimes
too
it
much
takes a
stress.
little bit.
I can't find Anduvilli's ship, but I'm still getting the signal, and it's growing stronger.
Okay, well that's something.
You know what, guys? It's fine. I'll put on a cup of tea. It's fine.
Hey,
I'm not
did
sure
you-
that's gonna do it.
We've lost
You-
keys before. We've gotten them back from an armada, no less.
I've lost keys
So?
before and never found them. So, I mean, there's that too.
Right,
Yeah.
but, you know.
also, it's good to hear your voice, Taladar. Thank you for your help.
Oh yeah, and thanks, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
God is still around, and, you know, we
okay.
just lost our connection with him, and it's
Uh,
going to be fine.
yeah.
Everybody
I
just
hope-
have a cup of cha, and I'm sure this Anduvilli individual can be reasoned with.
Hmm.
As a man of medicine and science, I'm assuming.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
sure, like I said, Peter is fine. Peter can handle himself.
So,
Probably the most competent of all of us. Best person to get hijacked, I would say. I would posit that theory.
Are
Best
we
individual for
still
that.
gonna get into armor and arm ourselves though?
Probably for the
Okay,
best,
yes.
yes. Just,
Yeah,
you know, as a
yeah.
contingency.
I could
Just
have put
in
on
case.
armor.
Yeah, I will head to the rail gun as well as we approach the beacon, just in case, you know, Peter needs backup or something.
You
Does
make your way
anyone
there.
drink the cha?
Yes.
Yeah,
Negative.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I got a crit on my psychology roll because I can heal one person's stress every day. So I literally rolled all zeros.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had drank tea now.
By how
But I think it's
much?
only one.
It's only one.
person.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
definitely take it, Kiko. Because I'm at 12, but you're
But-
way high.
I'm at 13. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
By how much does it reduce it by?
Oh, I don't have the book in front of me. I just know I make
Yeah,
a psychology
yeah,
roll
yeah,
to
yeah.
cry.
I think it's like
I think-
one.
Yeah.
It
Could
gets
I
to
Is-
one.
could
or
I
it
make
gets
the case for a
Oh,
crit
yeah,
roll
I
that
can
maybe we
make-
do two?
This would be
You
used
do
only
too.
once a Jeanneret.
Make the case for two.
Cool.
It's like assist in relieving stress. Yeah. Advantage. You give us advantage on our fear save is what we do. We can attempt a
Oh,
fear
so-
save to relieve our stress.
Oh.
And then you can relieve
Mm.
one stress for every 10 points your save succeeded by.
Oh.
Okay, so you just get advantage on the roll.
And it could be
Yes.
pretty good.
Yeah. So
10 points.
technically we're supposed to do that when we
That's-
rest, but since we haven't
Hmm.
done that ever since we rest, I'm just gonna do it now.
Modifying rules.
Wow. Well, unfortunately, I rolled an 86 and a 91, so
Oh.
never mind.
The tea burned your tongue.
I should wait. It was you just made it. I see. Got it.
Anduvilli, your course, you're on your course and you're getting closer to your location. You see the pyramid approaching the horizon. No, there's no horizon. You're in space, but you see the pyramid approaching.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? Would you like to disembark and land onto the pyramid, or would you like to do something in your ship before you get to the pyramid?
I'd like to scan the pyramid first.
Okay.
See if there's like any life forms or energy signatures that I can analyze.
You scan, and your normal data readout comes up with nothing, but your modified data readout using the keystone comes up with faint signals all across the pyramid.
Ooh. Warden, make a log of where those different signals are.
Logging now.
Perfect. And then let's land. Warden, please make sure that, if possible, scramble the location of our own personal signal, please.
Scrambling location now.
Thank you, Warden. I do hope they're all right. They're well-meaning, but having nukes in the hands of children scares me. Also, that damned robot android. Ugh. Land, please.
Landing process commencing. You touch down on a strange stretch of stone coming off the pyramid. There's a strange, subtle atmosphere emanating from the pyramid itself. It's faint, and you can vaguely see like a mist and fog standing off of it. Almost like a dust haze.
Beautiful. And then I'm just gonna see if I can start finding one of the spots that the signal that the signal was.
So you would want to exit your ship and enter the pyramid?
Yes, I would.
Got it.
I'm not smart.
Oh no, I'm just reacting.
Yeah.
This character's dumb.
You exit
Watching
the
a horror movie,
Welcome
that's
to the crew.
Yeah.
This is just me watching a horror movie.
You exit the ship and you see small inlets along the sides of the pyramid. They look like some kind of, you would almost think of them as like vents.
Ooh.
Do you have some kind of tool to open them?
I pull up my vibe shetty.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if I can use that to at least, if not cut through it, leverage enough to get myself an opening.
You switch it on. It just begins like gently kind of humming, and it begins to kind of like spark and little arcs of electricity spark off of it as you cut into it. You just cut through the venting, and you open up a hole about the size you need to get in.
If the shard could get me here, I wonder what could be inside. I wonder if I can become a shard myself. Ooh. I'm excited. And I'll start walking in.
Got it. You enter. A deep fog greets your eyes. It's thick. Your lights cast maybe a foot in front of you. It's hard to see anything. Your readouts detect breathable air.
I'm going to take a deep breath. How does it taste?
Well, I'm assuming you still have your spacesuit on.
Yeah, but if it's breathable air, like I'm gonna...
Are you taking off your helmet?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Why not?
You take off your helmet. The fog creeps into your suit, around your face. It tastes stale.
Excellent.
My favorite kind of air.
I imagine like old theater fog juice.
Yeah.
So would it be safe to assume that because the air tastes stale, it's almost as if it's been recycled?
Yeah, you can assume that.
The pyramid was floating outside, like in space, right?
Yeah, it's floating in space.
It's not just, peanut gallery.
The air has been cycled in here over and over again. But did it come from a planet? Did it generate its own air, harnessing crystals of Water in space. Ooh, you're a curious beauty, aren't you? And I'll just keep wandering. And now he's like a kid in a candy shop now.
You wander down a hallway and you see what looks like various inlets. There's no doors, but there's like almost archaic, strangely designed shapes that kind of mimic doorways.
Ooh. Just walk through the doorway.
You walk through like the first one you see?
Yeah.
Okay. You enter into a vast open space. There's a low-lying fog now. The fog has kind of died down around you. You hear dripping, almost like water.
I want to go find it and then drink from it.
Whoa!
All right. You
I thought we were bad.
you wonder. You kind of stroll down. How are you walking around this place? Are you just strolling around? Are you being cautious?
I think he's skipping.
Skipping? You casually skip over to what looks like strange, like piping from the ceiling that's kind of hanging down. You see drips, almost like condensation. It tastes sour.
Ooh.
Almost like salty, briny.
It's like an ocean in space. I love the space. Like take a little bit and like rub it on my face, like a nice little refreshing.
Got it. In this large chamber, you see what looks like pedestals all around you. They all seem to be empty, but like some things were here before.
They stole the keys from their home. Monsters. All of them. And I go like lay on top of one of the pedestals and like that weird over dramatic hug. Don't worry. I'll bring them back to you. I'll bring all of your children home.
And Kiko, what are you doing now?
I am at the railgun, I suppose, as we hopefully are approaching the beacon, and trying to see what's there.
Yeah, you're heading closer to Earth. You see Earth and Eden and that strange pyramid that appeared.
Oh, so we have
it's
the beacon was moving.
Yes, you've been following it.
Oh, I understand now. Okay. All right. Shit. I sort of go on comms just to everyone. It appears that we're approaching Earth and towards the pyramid, and based off what we just saw, I'm a little concerned. Lynn's memory, you know.
Right, the giant thing that it was holding within it that looked like it could devour everyone. Yeah.
Could you make sure Ruha sees what we saw too, just so we're all on the same page?
Yeah.
I could honestly just do with an overview. I would rather not relive that, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah. No, that was not part of it. Don't worry. We just saw what they saw, which was entering the pyramid. It opened up, splayed open. There was a vortex, sorts,
like an amoeba,
spiked Len's head,
right,
and then Len disappeared eventually.
And but it was giant. It was very large. It was a very large thing.
And we do appear to be approaching that monolith. Oh God. Buck, where are you?
I'm over here in the engineering department. Your Buck comes on.
All right. I just wanted to check. Everything
All
good?
right, so he didn't jump off the ship then.
Good.
No, Buck's still here. Everything's all right. Our ship will still
No,
keep
Cap, I'm just here with Selena.
All right. You turned me southern for a second. All right. Good. Keep on doing that. Make sure engines are up to speed as we are moving. And just in case we need to make a quick exit as well.
Right. Asher, you never turned down your module from
Oh,
earlier.
I did not.
Uh-oh.
You hear a voice in your head. Hey.
Oh, me? Oh, hello?
Hey, yeah.
Yes, yes. Hello.
Who is this?
This is Asher Lynch, xenolinguist. Who is this?
you speaking to?
Xenolinguist.
Oh, I have a call.
Oh, wait, I'm not. I think I'm at the railgun anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. What were you doing just before this happened? You were getting ready? Getting suited
I was
up?
putting on my exosuit, like the
Okay.
spacesuit.
Yeah, so you're getting your exosuit on. And you kind of hear this mid dress.
How may I be of service?
Son, who are you?
Well, I am an explorer. I am a dreamer. I am one who pursues knowledge.
Oh. Go over and find that. Go over and find that thing on the ground.
Okay, well, I don't just take commands from voices that I hear in my head, but I will take suggestions if you give me a good reason.
How's this for a suggestion? Roll sanity save.
Uh-oh.
Well, there it is.
Oh, I thought it was a 99, but it's a 96, so not good.
You have the sudden
What about the
urge to
worst?
turn down your device.
I do that. I turn it down.
Hey, there it goes. Who is this? Who are you? Why can I
Oh.
feel you?
Ooh, you can feel me. Can you hear me?
Feel a bunch of you.
Oh, well, we are a ship.
Having trouble seeing you.
Are you also on a ship?
So to speak.
Ah, we're all on the ship of life, am I right?
Do me a favor and go touch that thing on the ground.
Okay, well, you've given me a good reason, so I'll go touch it.
You go back over to the
The shard.
that strange shard, yeah. You see it vibrating gently.
Are you sure? I have touched it once.
Grab it.
Okay.
I need to see you.
Ah, and I'll grab it and hold it up as if I'm like looking into it.
It begins vibrating stronger, like.
Is it large or is it handheld?
It's about like 2 feet, like tall. It's like a chunk. It's like
Uh-huh. Is it
it's
light?
not a full keystone, but it's like a panel of it almost.
Is it light enough to be held?
Yeah, you can grab
Okay.
it and pick it up. It's a strangely light. It's like the density of this whatever this material is. It's like almost like a lava rock or something. It's like
Ah,
lighter than you'd
like
think it
porous.
is.
Mm.
Yeah, but it looks solid. There's no pores to it, so it's a strange kind of mixture there.
Mm.
You feel it vibrating stronger in your hands.
Is this your body?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Can you see me?
so to speak.
Good.
Yeah. I don't know who you are.
Well, I have told you several times, but for your edification, I am Dr. Asher Lynch, xenolinguist.
I need you to use this thing.
You say use it. How?
I need you to do something for me.
Well, I've done several things for you, sir, and you could at least reciprocate a little. What do I get out of this?
Everything.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
I need you to put this back where it belongs.
And I just drop it.
You see it cracks.
Oh.
I did it. Hello? Uh-oh. And I go down and I touch it again.
What did you just do?
Oh, I was trying to sort of put it back, but too fast.
Signal's coming in strange now.
Did it snap like in two, or is there just
Yeah,
like,
it's
crack in
broken like right down the half.
it? I just like hold it together.
I come walking in with a helmet. You forgot your helmet. What are you doing? What
was speaking.
Asher's eyes are dilated, and you see he's like kind of sweaty.
What? Are you supposed to touch that? Are we supposed to touch that?
I'm supposed to.
Oh, okay. Kiko said we should be touching it?
Not Kiko, but
But what?
well, it had instructions for me.
It had instructions for you? The shard had instructions for it.
Maybe someone like Taladar. I
Like
can't
Taladar
tell.
or Taladar?
It didn't sound like Taladar.
I slap it.
You see that it breaks into two as you slap it, and it falls on the ground.
No. It was like that when we found it.
Understood. And now we just leave.
Ruha, where were you when this happened?
Oh my God, where would I be? Probably at the bridge, just
The
like
bridge.
keeping an eye on the surroundings.
You hear a
Someone-
faint ruckus from below, like this, like slam, like a, and then a pause, and then another slam. Two things fall.
I go to check.
You see Asher making his way towards the bridge.
Everything okay, Asher? I heard something.
It's good to see you out and about, Doctor. Yes, the crystal, that seems to be broken.
Oh, we're just getting ready, so I'm gonna head that way. Here's your helmet.
Oh, thank you. I'm stressed.
Wait. The crystal is broken?
The shard that was in there, it's broken. There's now two.
It vibrates weird. I don't know. As I walk off.
Was it the shard was a piece of the key, correct?
I'm not really sure. It was something that was put in place of the key. It's confusing.
And it's broken.
Well, it is broken in two, but it might still function as intended, whatever the intended function may be.
Do I get the sense that he's lying?
You don't. His eyes are very dilated, and he seems sweaty.
Have you been touching stuff again? Because you get like this when you've been.
Oh, and then I turn my dial all the way, one way or the other,
One way or the other, back to normal.
back to normal.
Right. So you see him dial up his prosthesis, and his eyes kind of go back to normal.
Oh, I forgot I had that going.
Yeah, you should be careful.
Thank you, Doctor. But,
You might end up running around the cabin in your underwear again.
I do have my pants on this time.
You do. Well, be well.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
No.
I look at him strangely and then I just give him a hug.
Yeah, I take it. I broke it. I broke the shot.
Oh, no.
It was me.
Oh, that's. I'm.
I dropped it. I'm so stupid. Stupid Asher.
I mean, accidents happen. I'm sure it's okay. I'm sure it's very large and heavy and unwieldy and.
And then I break out from the hug
Mhm.
and like sort of hold her shoulders. We have to take it back to where it belongs.
It was talking to you?
Well, someone was.
Okay. Well, you know what? If we take it back to where it belongs, we can just explain that it was an accident. And I'm sure they've dealt with this type of thing before.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shard. A shard doesn't become a shard unless it's broken from something else, right? Otherwise, it would be a whole piece.
Right. I'm sure whoever you're talking to is a reasonable alien.
Mm.
Yes. It's okay, don't cry. We'll figure it out. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, this is probably low on the list of things we've really messed up on, honestly. Because we've messed up on a lot. Personally,
You always know how to make me feel better.
of course. You know? And then I just put a hand on his shoulder and I say, we're all gonna die. Whether today or tomorrow or even if we don't, who knows? Apparently, these obelisks are giant lasers that can blow our entire planet to smithereens. So, does it really matter? You just have to live in the moment.
I'm sorry,
You
did somebody
know-
just say giant lasers that are going... What?
Yeah, you know it's fine because nothing matters. People suck, and here we are. So we just gotta do the best that we can, right? So
You told
Aren't-
her, didn't you?
what are we if not
I
just shards of people, Asher?
Wow.
Broken pieces of our former whole selves.
Yeah.
If they're in
It's
the
a
hallway,
metaphor.
Yeah.
I hand a gun
I'm
as
just-
she's saying that.
I'm gonna do the thing where I'm just gonna lean back slowly from where the rail gun is, lean into the hallway, based off everything you all just said, I'm thinking we should blow this pyramid to smithereens.
I
Wait,
agree.
what? No, what?
Yeah, I agree.
No.
Whatever it
I-
is should not be activated at any cost. And
No.
if it led to Lynn's brain exploding, then I'm even more for it.
No. I think it's the reverse of that. The pyramid is the thing that held the entity. That's what Lynn saw. The
prison.
pyramid. Yes, yeah, it is yeah. It's like a prison, a prison. That's good.
Well, then we should lock it.
Yes. Don't blow it up. Can we all agree? Do not blow it. I'm looking at you.
All right,
Kiko.
but let's put it as a plan B of blow it
I
up.
agree. Yeah, if
I
we
mean,
can't
yes,
lock
if
it,
it's
then we
not a
should blow it up.
prison to hold the giant whatever that was, then yes, yeah, then we can blow it up. But until then, I'm going to operate, and I think we all should operate on that. We think this is the prison for the giant entity that swallowed us and talked to us in that weird, whatever that was we had. Do we all agree here?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Perhaps.
You know what, Kiko? The shard's broken, but it's fine because it was an accident, and
I heard. You know, accidents
so-
happen. It's okay, Asher.
it's the things you do
Thank you.
intentionally, Asher, that I'm more upset about. You know,
It was-
but the things you do by accident, that's just you being you.
It was already a shard, so I'm not.
That's
know.
my point.
Maybe now you have two. Maybe if you hold one in each hand,
But don't do that. So we're clear.
you can.
We're not going to do
Yeah.
that right now.
Also, cool weapon. Looks, one of a kind. Probably cut you.
But nobody touched it.
No.
Yeah,
Anduvilli.
probably don't touch it anymore.
Not yet.
Anduvilli, you're inside this pyramid. You've wiped water all over your face and drank of it.
Yes.
Echoing behind you, you hear faint footsteps.
I'll put my helmet back on.
They grow louder. Slow and cautious, but louder as they get closer to you. It's hard to make anything out in the fog. You call out to them?
Yeah.
You just see two red glowing dots turn the corner. They're staring at you. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Of course.
For imminent death.
Haven't died yet. All right.
TPK happens tonight.
That'd be interesting.
I mean, don't talk
please remember to donate. Thank you for the donations that have come in so far. We're fundraising for NAMI, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Yes. And a wonderful, wonderful resource out there. Thank you guys for supporting so far. We'll be back after a 10-minute break.
Welcome back. There you go.
There it is. There it is. Now it feels like home.
The timing. Okay.
Thank you for joining us. And welcome, Alex.
Hello.
We open up on Peter as he glares down towards Anduvilli.
So Anduvilli just sees red eyes in the darkness, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So when Peter clocks Anduvilli, it's just a full-on sprint straight at Anduvilli.
Oh.
Just out of the darkness, just screaming right at them. Not actually screaming. I'm not screaming. I'm running.
Okay.
It's
It's a descriptive term of yeah.
And just does not stop when he gets to Anduvilli and just picks Anduvilli up. He's in combat mode.
Anduvilli, what do you do? Do you resist this? Do you?
No.
All right. You are lifted up by what? How are you lifting him?
One-armed by grabbing the trap right here, just
ow,
and just
Ow.
This is strange, but okay.
Where is it?
Are you referring to the keystone?
Yes, you know what I'm referring to.
Well, you put non-specific. It's on my ship.
Where's your ship?
Outside. I literally told you I was.
Peter, you know where his ship is because you were clinging to it.
Great. Then we are going to get the key.
Okay. I told you I was putting it on my ship.
Yes. To do a specific thing, not to steal it. Like you did.
What? You're saying me running away was me stealing it?
Yes, of course I'm saying that. And Peter's face shifts, just the face shifts back to normal Peter and says, yes, of course I'm absolutely saying that. And then it shifts back out.
And I told you I was taking it to my ship to connect it to my ship to scan and test, correct?
Yes.
And so when my ship's engines, which I use to operate my ship, started, you fired upon me, so I ran.
Peter just takes the other hand of Anduvilli and just starts pressing a finger backwards. Are you really trying to tell me that you did not intend to take the key away from the ship and you accidentally fired your engines away from us, taking the key to this place?
I didn't move until after you shot. The
You
engines
lit
just started.
your engines to flee. Don't think I'm a fool.
If I thought you were a fool, I would try to lie more. Been lies since I met any of you, which has been the problem. But now we're inside of this interesting pyramid, and I came here knowing you jumped out of that God's forsaken ship.
Peter places him back down. Return home.
Would you like to see what I found?
Your ideas tend to involve negative consequences for myself and my crewmates.
Well, then let's look before they come here. The most person I'm a danger to is you, technically. And you just picked me up and tried to break one of my good fingers. You know how hard it is to grow one of those things back? Very hard.
I would say near impossible.
Exactly. Now let's go look at these things I found. He skips. Oh, but then he actually thank you, and removes his helmet and then skips.
Do you follow Peter?
Peter
Skips.
as he reforms, you see the ice chipping as it formed in space as he was attached to the side of the ship. It is cracking and falling, and ice sheets are kind of off of him. And you see as Anduvilli walks, he blinks, and ice just cracks off of his eyes, and he starts following.
Kiko, your ship is approaching the pyramid.
All right. So, what's the game plan? Are we gonna follow beacon in, drop in? We're all teched out. Scan, and then
I would feel a lot better if we had Peter, to be honest.
Oh, I want to say one thing. I definitely do not skip. I just want to put it out there in case anybody gets any ideas. Peter does not skip in the following of Anduvilli.
very important.
This way.
Wishful thinking.
You know what? What do we see as we approach?
You see a ship landed onto one of the extrusions of the pyramid edges, one of the corners. And it
Okay.
appears to be Anduvilli's.
And where is the beacon currently that we are getting from?
Coming from inside the pyramid now.
All right, so
So now we definitely can't blow up the pyramid until we go inside and retrieve
Right.
Peter.
we got to get Peter for sure. Peter appears to
Assuming
be
he's
inside
alive,
the pyramid. If-
I'm sure he is. I mean, Peter can take care of himself.
well, I feel
Unless
like at this
this-
point,
Anduvilli person, who I have not met, is also some type of super android with
Oh,
big
no.
bulging tubes and poofiness.
Oh, no,
and
no, I meant-
muscles.
I meant because that giant thing that we saw in Lynn's playback, maybe. in
Right.
there. Yeah.
well, okay, let's try the. I don't
That's
know what
the
sort of,
thing.
interruptive, whatever the pyramid. Warden, can you send out a communication signal to where the beacon's coming from to Peter? Assuming we're close enough at this point for the ship to do so, I assume so.
Peter, you hear this? Hello.
Hello.
You're being pinged.
Yes, and I'm going to send this internally, so I'm not speaking it out loud.
Yeah.
Warden, you can inform them that I am alive, that I am handling the situation.
You hear this over the intercom. His voice exactly, kind of digitized.
What,
Handling
what
the situation. What do you think that means?
I
What
think this
situation is that?
individual is about to die.
Peter, what situation are you referring to?
I drank the water. It's actually very tangy.
At the same time, Peter is saying, why would you drink the water? In his head is saying, Anduvilli stole our key. I'm attempting to retrieve it now. We are inside of the ship. The key is on his ship.
That's how I know if it's edible or not.
So we should get the key?
I feel like you should test it before. You are an organic life form. It could have a negative effect on you.
Real quick, before we go anywhere, that's safety off and that's safety on, right? Safety off.
You
Safety
should
on.
keep the safety on until you're ready to use the firearm, and do not put your finger inside the trigger well until you're ready to shoot.
That's what. But this is fire. This is not fire.
Okay.
Actually,
Fire.
that's automatic and semi-automatic.
Oh.
This is fire. And
Okay, so that's safe. Single, fully up. Okay.
yes,
all right.
yes.
Sure, I'll
You got-
remember all of this in the heat of battle.
What does E stand for?
You know what? Your deformed binky is actually great at hitting it with ease. So
Oh,
that
I mean,
will
you're right.
aid you.
All
You
right,
know, it's
let's do that.
disturbing to watch, but very. You're getting better with it as time has
I got it.
gone
All
on.
right.
I feel.
Fire, semi, full off. Fire, semi, off.
Warden,
Okay. All right.
Yes.
would you be able to do a little bitty scan on Anduvilli's ship?
What would you like me to scan for?
See if the keystone is there.
I'm detecting signs that the keystone is available.
All right, we're gonna get there. Let's go to the ship first. First things first.
All right.
Let's go. Let's
After
go.
And after you.
Sort of like
Nope.
chest bump everyone that's in a seat.
All
Asher
One
right.
at a
falls
time.
over.
Hey, come on, get it. Help Asher back up.
Nope, don't point the gun away. Point the gun away.
Oh, right.
Let's go. Let's go. Approach the ship. Warden, please.
The ship docks nearby Anduvilli's ship on this like extrusion from the corner of the pyramid. It's almost like a pier or something. Kind of just sticks off the side of the pyramid. And Anduvilli's ship is sitting there, and you can see there's like a thin layer. It's like almost like a dust layer covering everything, and you can see his footprints. You see 2 sets of footprints
Then
overlapping.
only one where he was carrying him.
I was thinking it.
So
Okay.
we get the key and lock the prison or blow it up.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
try to
We're
block
attempting.
it.
Well, either way, make sure Peter has exited the prison. But yes, I think we need to try and lock it. We have no idea how to lock it, but I
Correct.
presume we may have to.
We'll secure it either way, and then
Going-
secure
yes.
Peter, and then
Yes.
leave.
If all else
Yes.
fails, we can try to ask Taladar. So we got that.
You know, I feel kind of embarrassed when we ask him really simple stuff because I'm beginning to think he thinks we're incompetent.
I have a question. Can you turn the knob of the thingy with your helmet on?
That is a good question. Maybe mentally.
You try, it doesn't affect it.
No.
We should have put like a straw in there so you can.
I
All right.
well, speaking of which, and Ash will run back down and grab the 2 pieces of the shard and
Got it.
bring those along.
You're
Yeah.
touching them? I thought we couldn't.
They're not vibrating right now.
I
guess you
see.
You
Let's
have
do
gloves
that.
on, so
Yeah.
maybe that counts.
Yeah, he put them in give him like a container to carry. You know, and put. Yeah, there you
Big
go.
Grocery bag.
All right. Let's. We're right next to it. Our ship's like docked right next to it.
You're close.
Shit, I knew I was missing something. Last time we were at Voidport, I should have gotten the freaking laser cutter put into the ship. It's okay. Let's.
The cannon.
I could shoot it, but I'm worried about the
Right.
key, right? That we
Right.
need to lock things.
Right.
Okay,
But-
so let's just go out and take a closer look.
Okey-doke.
To the airlock.
Go to the airlock.
Yeah.
Ready to
Let's
go. All sealed up.
close. Yeah,
The doors,
seal, open
yeah,
up.
the doors seal up.
I always hold my breath just in case. Just in case it's not sealed.
You should still breathe.
No, but just in case, I want to make sure it's pressurized first.
All right, everyone, good to go. Let's approach the ship. I'll just activate the rockets or whatever the propulsion system that we've got, and head over.
You
Ever
notice
seen
there's a faint gravitational pull underneath you. It's not like Earth or the artificial gravity you're used to. It's like you're kind of buoyant, but you do feel like you're being pulled.
Huh.
Gross.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and like sort of land on the platform there
Yeah.
and see if I can, just walk over to
I
the
swim?
ship then.
You make those gestures.
I tried to.
They have effects in the universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Butterfly effect.
I'm gonna just see. Well, I'm just gonna see if I can just open the ship from the outside,
Any sort of access
based on
panel.
whatever like paneling. Yeah.
Yeah. What would you like to try and do? Like enter a key code or just press the on switch or?
I'd like to. Let's just see if it requires a code. We'll try to. If it requires a code, I'll turn to Tommy and I'm like, heck that shit.
Do you do that? Does it require a code?
Does it require a code?
It appears to require a passcode to get in.
Jesus Christ.
If they attempt this, will Warden alert me of that?
Probably.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If I fail, I'm real good.
Well, I don't think
yeah.
you have to fail for it to alert me, because if it opens, I'm not there.
If I'm good.
Yeah. I'll be over your shoulder and help you out too.
You got this. Oh.
So I rolled a 22.
Oh.
Oh, so it's a
So
critical success.
Yeah. Tommy, like second nature, slips in real quick and just.
Pinky only.
Yeah.
not even looking. Safety? Auto? Fire. Oh, that was on screen. It was awful.
With a critical, all you get, Anduvilli, is a ping that the door is opening.
Oh. Warden, did my doors just open?
You are accessing the ship now.
Ah. Warden, please, do me a favor. 2 things, actually. 1, please send out a message. If you try to forcefully remove the key without my access, the ship will explode. Warden, if the key is removed from your system, please self-destruct the ship.
You hear this intercom turn on. You hear Anduvilli's voice repeat exactly what he just said.
Oh, also, Warden, one more thing. Tell them to come visit inside of the pyramid. Peter is here.
You hear that too, over the intercom.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So we can't remove the key. Can we remove the ship?
Did you leave a crazy person unattended on the ship?
Did I? No.
Did just the collective you?
Oh, no. I mean, what they do is their own.
Peter was there.
I can't wait till she hears how this went down.
I was working on Lynn's data module from the old.
Kiko, you're muted.
Peter was with them, you know?
At the suggestion, Ash is going to go over to like the controls of this ship. Does it look like something that can be accessed?
So you've gained access to the ship, but you heard a warning that said if you remove the key, the ship will explode.
Right.
Okay.
Did I hear Anduvilli say that?
No, that's
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I have to say it out loud.
You're walking in front of him.
Yeah. So I'll just say that out loud. Peter, your friends are here.
Right, and you're going to blow up your ship in order to destroy them if they try to remove the key.
Yes, because
Which would cause their deaths if they remove the key.
that's why I told them.
No, that's why you set that in motion. You didn't tell them. You set that in motion. They happened to hear.
Well, I mean, well, I could have just done that and then not told them, and then they would have taken the key, and then they would have blown up. But I made sure that my warden told them that was the case. So now
Right,
they're going
so it's marginally better.
Do you think that I am so foolish as to not have a safety net for myself? You came up and tried to bend my finger backwards.
Literally the least I could have done.
That's what I'm saying. So this is me doing the least that I could have done. I could have done things that were way worse. Let's be honest. Peter, do you think that I'm stable?
What a
Anduvilli,
Yes?
do you know how hard it is to keep this crew alive?
I'm sure, but
It's just my whole day, all the time.
that's that little conversation, your reaction before. That's why I made sure I had to tell them something, because if I wasn't blunt about it, I could be like, "Oh, if you do something bad to my ship, it'll be bad for you." I don't think they would understand, to be honest. They're like children with a nuke, Peter. Why?
What's that? I don't know.
I understand. I'm strange, concerning. I've done odd things, but again, like all of my concerning nature is like it's on the table when you meet me. That's what you see is what you get. Except this isn't how I usually talk.
Then why are you doing it?
It's more fun this way. This is boring, Peter. No one looks at you and says, "Oh, he's probably unhinged," if they hear this. But if I start like this, then they're not shocked.
No, honestly, I get it. I used to talk a different way to make people feel more comfortable, and I gave that up.
Are we bonding?
No, we're not. Look, it's really difficult for me to... Bonding doesn't work the same way with me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look, this crew is important to me because they are important to Kiko, which makes them important to me. So they will be alive when we leave here.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't expect any of this to go this way. I came because one of your compatriots spoke to me in my head in a dream, and then the other compatriot put out a distress beacon. And then I was like,
and then they just invited you on the ship without any precautions.
I mean, to be honest, Peter, I don't know why you gave me the keystone.
Look, it couldn't have gotten any worse at that point.
That's what I'm saying. So I just don't complain.
Look, the fact that Kiko invited you on the ship and all that went down, I thought maybe there was a tiny chance you were actually going to do something to help us.
I tried to. I actually tried to do a couple things to help you. I even gave some information about Marines I probably shouldn't have done. And this, I didn't try to shoot anybody when I left. I came to this pyramid thing, and I'm trying to show you a place where I'm pretty sure the keystones came from, to be honest, because they're like my children now. It's just this whole thing.
No, what? Why are they your children?
Because they're beautiful and fragile, and they allow me to connect to a piece of myself I didn't know was really there. Plus, they guide me to new places and new horizons. They show me new things. They make me feel good about myself. They're a child. They're like children, but not made of flesh, so they won't let me down.
Everything you just described is how I look at this crew.
They're basically children.
Yes. Except they are made of flesh, and they can die. And they often almost do.
I'm sorry.
And I would like them to not die.
Me too. They seem nice, to be honest.
They're incessantly nice. Which gets them into trouble. Look. Show me this room. I want to see this room that you found.
You make your way down. Kiko, do you follow the tracks?
He's weird.
I'm gonna have yes, let's head inside, but while that's happening, Warden, can you have the Destiny connect up to the panels that we've opened up here on the ship, and can you try to override the Warden when we come back out?
You want me to override their Warden system?
Yeah.
I can attempt.
I don't think that's wise, because if he gets wind of what's happening, which despite how proficient Tommy was at his job, which almost leaves no track, he was still aware, he will just ask the ship to self-destruct, and that would be bad. So we should probably not attempt to override his Warden system, or if we do, ask Tommy to do it in a way that would not leave a track.
The ship is much smaller than the Destiny, right?
Yeah, it's smaller.
I think, look, ideally, the Destiny's outfitted with pretty fucking great computers. Ideally, the Warden would stop that Warden system from being able to initiate anything.
Ideally, right? But
yeah.
It's not ideally. We should probably just parlay with him. Clearly, he doesn't want us to remove the key. Probably because he really likes the key and wants to keep it. So, therefore, blowing it up would not be in his best interest or ours. And we can talk to him on that level and let him know that we have no intention of taking it from him, but want to bring it inside. So I think just rationalizing with him and relating to him on his level. He sounded deranged on the phone, but I'm not trying not to judge. Maybe that would help.
He's quirky,
Let's call that plan A. And I will work on plan B, which is trying to find where explosives might be and see if I could disable them.
It looks like someone cut their way through. And Asher's over by the place that was opened with the vibe machete.
Yeah. You noticed the trademark cuttings.
Okay, but, I want to get that thing out. If we can't get him to parlay, then I'll have the Destiny Warden still go through with that. But okay, let's go in.
Yep.
Tommy, do you go with him?
No, I'm gonna stay on the ship.
Okay, you're gonna stay back.
His ship. Yeah.
On his ship.
On his ship.
So Asher, Ruha, and I going in.
Yes.
You make your way in, and a deep fog hits you. Your sensors read out that it's breathable. It's hard to see the lights in front of you.
I'm not
And
going to take off the.
you've lost the footprint trail, but where would you like to go? Would you like to go deeper into the hallways?
Yeah. Does anyone have
Yes, I have something that might help. Asher has the case with the bits of the shard in it,
Mhm.
but he also has his backpack with his loadout, and he has a survey kit, which allows
Yeah.
for a quick mapping of nearby a few kilometers, as well as data and air breathability and stuff.
You pull out your survey kit.
Mm-hmm.
2 small spider-like drones open up and just they scurry up ahead of you.
I've never
And
used
they
this
begin-
before.
They begin giving you a readout of what this interior looks like.
All right. Good.
It's complex. It's hallways leading to inlets, leading to hallways, leading to rooms, leading to chambers, leading to more deeper chambers. It seems like almost like a labyrinth for some reason. Like it doesn't make too much sense to you.
I'll pull it up on like a shared hollow for everyone on like the corner of their helmet, like a mini map
Yeah.
type of thing.
You
And
see it just pull up.
develop.
Ah, shit. Is it picking up any life forms?
You scanning for life forms?
We could try.
He's just mapping out the area.
Yeah, the survey.
I guess
kit.
does it map out like a Peter-shaped form or anything?
It has interferences that it hits. Peter, you notice 2 spider-like creatures run by you.
Okay. I'm gonna do comms to Peter. Peter, we are in the pyramid. We're coming to back you up, but also we need to get that key off the ship, so let's we're gonna come in with like negotiation tactics, just letting you know.
Before you do, run those tactics by me.
Well, they were kind of like read the room and like see what comes at me and respond when it does kind of tactic, or I'll just let Ruha do the talking and I'll just point a gun because that's what I'm best at.
Right. Well, they are very keen on not letting the key go. They believe they've found the place where they originated from. They're taking me there now.
Could you turn on your locator for us?
Sure.
Great.
Do we know if I kill them, will the ship blow up?
Who are you asking?
Kiko.
I don't think we know that. We've got Tommy on board their ship trying to,
Is Tommy aware?
that it might blow up. If the key is
I mean,
removed,
in
yes.
general.
Oh,
Oh,
he has gills now.
yeah, the gills are
He
an
has
interesting
gills?
touch. Yeah, he does have gills.
Is he addicted to cigarettes?
I think
Yeah.
so. I think ever since you injected him, it's just he said months. Yeah, he has gills now though. So
Anyway.
We are going to have a whole meeting about why everybody is okay with this.
I am not.
No, it's just situationally right now we have to be
Right.
okay with it.
Yes.
Not okay with it later. Anyway, we see you now, so we'll head your way. See you soon.
As you make your way, Tommy, how you want to do this?
Stealing everyone's catchphrases.
Warden, first, Warden, were you able to see what radio frequencies he was broadcasting back to his wardenship on?
Standard radio frequencies.
Warden, is that something, is that a frequency and thereabout that we could constantly broadcast at a very large wattage on?
I can attempt.
Yeah, could you go ahead and do that? I probably in both directions 10% margin. So that
Is
we're
there
covering
any
wider band.
is there any interference because the keystone specifically amplifies signals and it's attached to my ship?
There's no interference yet. No. The Warden system succeeds, Tommy.
Outstanding. Okay, so we are effectively blocking his communication with the Warden now. Via remote. Yeah, remote frequencies. Okay, all right, great. But we may be blocking my radio back to the crew.
Oh, I was just going to
Kiko?
send you a message. Can I?
Oh, shit.
Send him in the message.
Well, I
what
won't-
would you like to send him?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I was going to tell him, Tommy, I don't know if you can hear this message, but I just had a thought. Instead of taking over their Warden system, it might be easier to try to spoof the signal of the key so that the ship thinks the key is on board when you remove it or when you disconnect it. Probably simpler than taking over an entire AI. Just a thought.
Do I hear it?
You hear it.
Okay.
You hear it.
That's a good call. That is a good call.
Hey, Ruha, I'm going to let you do the talking whenever it comes time, and I'm going to kind of lay in the shadows and do my thing, you know, subterfuge. And I try to, like, kind of hide into the fog as I say it.
Yeah, y'all are approaching. You can see some
I'm
shapes up ahead in the fog.
Stealthing, essentially. I'm
Stealthing.
going to turn off all the lights and everything and just...
Okay.
Following Ruha's comment, I would like to try to scan the key.
Scanning the key. Okay, so let's do two things.
Yes.
Kiko, roll me a speed check.
Speed? Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get is this for the stealthing? Or
Yes.
for... Okay. I'm going to add my subterfuge expertise and all that.
It is strangely hot in this cavern that I'm in right now.
I passed. I passed.
You pass.
Yeah. 'cause
You
I
dip
go
into
under
the
wi-
shadows. The fog obscures you, and the lights go out, and Kiko is no longer visible. Tommy, you were trying to remind me again. You're trying to what?
Scan the key to see if there's some sort of signal coming off of it. That's something I can.
Yeah, you pick up a weird signal. There's a strange. You'd almost describe it as like archaic signal that comes off of the key. It's unique, very unique.
Is it something that I could replicate?
It'll take you a few checks.
Okay. We're gonna attempt it then. What do you want to use for this?
Let's roll intellect. We're gonna do
It's like I didn't.
3 intellect checks.
3 intellect. Any modifiers?
You can use any of the technical modifiers that you have.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, either hacking or computers would be.
Yeah.
What I would think. Yeah. Okay. So that's
You can
plus
use
15
those.
then. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. 21 is the first
Okay.
one plus 15. So yeah, that's. Oh my. Yeah. So it's under. Right. Under intellect. We said. First. Ooh. All right. Ooh. That's not good. 69. Nice. That is
With the extended pinky.
yeah. So that's a no, right? Yeah. Great. So that one failed. 0, 0.
You said 0 or 100. I don't remember.
100.
That's 0.
Well,
it's
0 is
Okay.
technically 100 because I thought it was 1 to 100.
But
I
it
don't know if
depends on how you.
Yeah, it
look
depends
at
on the house rule.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's 0. It's because it runs up to 99 as a critical
Oh,
fail.
okay, that makes sense. Then.
Okay, critical success in the last one. You waver at first. The signal you're trying to replicate, it doesn't necessarily come out the way you hoped, but at the end you kind of pull it together and you kind of get this analogous, and I'm sure I'm using the right word here. You're getting an approximate replica of the signal. You've just got it replicated now. What would you like to do with the signal now that you've replicated it?
I'm gonna try to Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And swap.
But first, I'm gonna say, Warden,
Yes.
where is the key?
Where is the key?
Mm-hmm. Do you detect the key?
Oh, you in the ship that you're on, you see the key. It's clearly plugged into this device.
He's talking to my warden.
Right, I'm talking to his warden.
You're talking to his warden. Okay, sorry.
Does it respond to you?
Yeah, as you respond to
sometimes
his
they do.
warden, as you speak to his warden, user identification necessary.
God, I can fucking hack this thing too. All right, I'm gonna try to find it terminal and see if I can give myself the equivalent of pseudo access, I guess.
You're gonna try you're gonna try now hack the actual warden system.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
what you're avoiding.
I'm going to explode. All right, this is hacking, so it's plus 15 to my 45, so that's 60.
This is I'm gonna call this a crisis.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so would I.
Y'all, I'm high as a kite.
Yeah. I can hack anything.
I can do it all, baby. Yeah.
What the planet?
We're gonna do it again for 3.
Oh God. All right. It's not looking good so far. All right, so that's an 86. Not good. I'm gonna die. 0. 0, 5. Okay, so 5. All right, so that one passes. Don't fail me down now, dice. Don't fail me now. Oh, 2. Yes. There. 2.
22.
Yeah.
So 2
So it's a-
successes.
2 successes.
Yeah.
One's the crit, right? Because it's
One's a crit.
Yeah,
The
20
last
double.
one's a crit.
Anduvilli, on your end, you hear access, and it just cuts out for some reason. Your warden system is no longer operative.
Ooh.
Peter,
Yes.
I think your compatriots cut off my access to my warden system.
I don't know why they would have done that.
Don't lie. I haven't lied to you.
I mean, it's more of sarcasm than lying, honestly.
Then that's a lie. You literally, but you do know why they would do that.
Yes, I know why they would do that.
Do you all act so brashly when all of the cards are literally all in your favor, and someone tells you exactly what they're doing?
I have no control over what they're doing.
This is why they have no allies.
Probably. Look, I don't work outside. I don't look. I'm not. I'm a tutor robot.
Robot.
That happens to have a defensive mode. I don't really deal with the bigger picture, if I'm being honest.
That's fine.
I'm here to keep Kiko and by extension the rest of the crew alive. I don't make the decisions.
That's fine. Actually, it makes my choice easier.
Ruha, as they say this, are y'all getting closer to them? What would you like to do?
Do I see them?
You see the shapes in the fog. You hear talking.
I would probably announce my presence because I don't want them to get startled and shoot me. And just say, Peter, that you? Hello?
We come peacefully.
Yes, hands up and all that.
Do we
I
hear them?
line up my sights with whenever they come into with Anduvilli's head.
Got it.
Are we hearing them, or is this?
You hear Ruha
I
and
don't know.
Asher.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Ruha. Anduvilli, meet Dr. Ruha. You never met.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Ruha.
Hello. I was led to believe you are also a doctor.
I am, in fact, more of a military doctor, but yes, practitioner.
I also used to work for the military for a small amount of time.
Looks like we both made better life choices.
I agree. I was very eager to get out.
Asher, you definitely know that my voice, like I am speaking differently.
Right?
Yeah.
Who am I to complain? I have something, and I'll set down the case and open it up, and it has the two like fractured bits of the shard.
Yes.
Peter just.
I left that with all of you in one piece.
Oops.
What happened?
Well, someone spoke to me, and I put it down quickly.
Is that a weird way of saying you dropped it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Did they never answer anything direct? Is that where you got it from, Peter? Oh my gosh, it all makes so much more sense. Huh.
I think several of the crew members are afraid of consequences and therefore can be evasive with their answering, but I don't think it comes from malice, more so from people being too unkind. So I try to address their shortcomings or mistakes with a bit more grace, except for Tommy. Not because I hate him, but because he really annoys me and calls my credentials into question a lot, and that really pisses me off. So I just try to twist that dagger whenever. But Asher, it was just an honest mistake, I think.
Well, maybe that could be some relevance to the pedestals, I suppose.
The pedestals, you say?
Yes, we actually wanted your help. I wanted to speak with you because it seems that you are interested in keeping the key, which I am sure
I don't
would
need to keep
mean
it.
that you don't.
I'm just trying to put it back where it belongs. That and the
As
other ones.
are we. I think our goals may align more than you know.
Are we?
Well,
Did one of you
yes.
cut off my connection to my warden?
Not me directly, no.
You're doing the thing you think
You're doing the exact thing that...
Well, it is honest though. Directly, no, but I didn't want you to make any rash decisions and destroy a priceless artifact that we could not replace.
It wouldn't have been destroyed if you all just came into the damn pyramid where I was alone with a death android. And
I mean,
tutor.
I have other talents.
And tutor. I apologize.
You took something that didn't belong to you, and now you're
It was
trying
given
to
to me.
gaslight me. Was
Pete-
it,
Yes!
Peter?
Did you betray us?
Was. No,
Oh,
I did not. Asher, please.
Peter literally said, you can take this after I asked to put it on my ship and connect it to my ship and scan it on my ship.
Then he activated his engines to fly away.
I
And then
Would you not admit you're making an assumption of what my intentions were?
delivered a decoy into the void of space, which is what I shot at. You had intentions of leaving. Don't say you didn't.
But you're making an assumption. You admit that. My small ship that you had seen that was next to a gunship was going to attempt to leave when it was next to the gun bay, and I activated my engines on a ship where I was scanning the key, and before any movement occurred, you fired, so I ran. And then you jumped on and came with me, and I did not jettison you out into space, and instead asked you to come with me into a pyramid where we were alone. And you picked me up, almost broke my finger. I talked to you. You agreed there was sense, came in here with me. Your compatriots came here, disabled my warden system after I made a failsafe for myself, and I'm the danger here.
I don't
No, you're
think
not particularly dangerous.
danger at all. I, in fact, wasn't worried for Peter's well-being. I'm sure he can handle himself, probably better than any of us can. And honestly, I can't take one day off. I just look around at everyone.
Also,
one day. I just needed 1 day for my mental health. 1 day. I took a mental health day off. In my contract, I'm entitled to 7 weeks because that's just my rider. That's what I always get. 1 day of the 7 weeks, and this is what I come back to.
I also left.
No,
I left a shard piece of mine literally on your ship that they broke.
I do apologize. It wasn't with ill intent. I think he just dropped it.
It's not about the ill intent. It's about the fact that I left it there. If I was just being selfish, I would have taken that too.
To be fair, you did come after a very stressful
What
day.
is fairness? I don't know that. You put a distress beacon out. That's not my fault. And your friend was in my head. I'm literally a victim of continuous circumstance with you lot.
Look, you're not wrong. That doesn't
you
mean
see the problem here.
Well, no. Because my goals are simple. And the wider world really, yes, if you look at it from that perspective, I do see the problem, but my initial reactions, I stand by.
You don't have to stand by them. They can still be wrong. It's fine. You can stand by them and be wrong. People do that all the time. Just makes you more human than the rest.
Is Ash's helmet still on?
I was gonna ask, is Anduvilli's helmet still on?
It is not.
It is not. As soon as
Mine
Ash
is still
sees
on.
that, and we see like
Take it off.
yeah, Ash is gonna take the helmet off.
Okay.
What are we just doing that now?
So Ruha's is on though, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, you can breathe here. It's safe.
Okay.
It said
Okay,
it
we
on the
don't know it's
computer.
safe. We haven't run any tests on the Atmo.
Literally,
I'm gonna-
it might have been off for a while. I have even.
mean-
There's water that I drank. Like,
Okay,
Yes.
so then we would have to study you for a period. I take out my med scanner and just scan him.
no, I have been chastised by every one of you since I have met you. Stop it.
I'm not
I'm gonna,
chastising
I'm gonna
you.
shoot him in the leg.
Oh my god.
Roll combat.
I'm the bad guy. Really?
I've been aiming this entire time.
Y'all are the worst.
Ah! Are we?
Yes. Is that a question?
I mean, yeah, we're bad. But we're not bad.
Let me see how I do this.
We're not bad.
Yeah, you
Combat.
are.
Yes, I passed.
Perspective. It's all perspective.
I passed with a 47.
No, we're shitty.
Yeah,
doesn't
so I'm
mean
just
we're bad.
just gonna shoot him in the leg. Yeah, try not to be super lethal. I guess I can roll the damage.
Super lethal.
Super lethal.
I just, wanted him to shut up for a bit and just, I was gonna be the bad cop.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
I was being the bad cop,
That's real. That's
And,
a jump.
I say, listen to the nice lady.
And Peter just goes, kick out!
the damage is what's your health?
Doesn't matter, does it?
Wow.
It's 29 damage.
Wow.
I'll give you a speed check real quick, Anduvilli, as you hear it go off.
He can dodge bullets.
You can try.
I mean,
No,
I'm
but
wearing
it's
body
foggy.
armor too, technically. Like,
It's it's a foggy space, and it's a
Yeah. Well, I've been spending my entire actions aiming.
speed.
speed. Yes.
29 and needed a 32.
Nice.
You take half damage.
Okay. So it was 28. You said.
Yeah, I couldn't math really. It was like
Okay.
16 plus 10 plus 9. which is
16
more,
plus
but I
25.
couldn't
Yeah.
math. I just like
That's
gave up on the math.
35. Okay, so
Jesus
then
Christ.
that's 17. Got it.
Anduvilli, you're shot in the leg.
Listen to
Are
the
you-
nice lady.
Can
Are
you
you
put the gun
fucking
down?
kidding me?
I move to cover him and I say, "Don't shoot! What are you doing?"
I have literally been cut off from my warden, trapped in a room with all of you, and you shot me.
Yeah, or you've like straight up deceived us since the minute you.
Everything I've
stepped on
said has been
board.
a truth.
Yeah, but you were trying to deceive us. I know that training through and through.
I told you how people
You were
would
trying
deceive you.
to mislead us.
About which
and-
part?
And Asher, didn't you mention that the voice told you to bring a shard back? Did you not tell us that? Did you tell us that?
It did. It said to bring it back to where it belonged.
Yeah, I'm inclined to not listen to the spooky voice.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, first of all, I think we should all just maybe stop shooting each other. Number
You
one.
think?
Okay, Peter, are you really sassing me right now?
No,
Maybe
I'm
you
not
should
sassing
direct
you.
that towards your pupil.
Yes,
that's
I'm not
your
sassing you.
responsibility.
I'm stressed.
Okay, so maybe direct that stress at your ward. Kiko, put the gun away. Nobody's in danger right now. Right, Anduvilli? No one's in danger right now.
Except for Anduvilli.
Right?
Yeah, that seems like a rhetorical question. You could literally abandon me to die after you've shot me in the leg and debilitated
But
me.
I'm not going to.
I'm not worried about you.
I'm not going to let them do it either. Okay?
He kind of like steps behind one of the pillars, but hobbles a little bit, and
We've got to pull it together. Human beings, we're all we've got right now because there is crazier shit out there and some of it would just love to see us extinct. And if this is how we're going to act in a crisis situation, I don't think we're going to make it. Not against the scavengers, not against the Venkra, not against God knows what else is out there. We're not going to make it if this is humanity's last hope. Okay? So I need everybody here to pull it together. I'm using my command skill, by the way. Ah!
You hear this noise echo through as she finishes her talk.
What the fuck was that?
The gun does not drop.
Oh.
I am like, I start scanning around us too.
Do I hear this?
Tommy, you hear nothing. You're outside the ship. You successfully hacked the Warden.
I say to Asher, is that the thing that's imprisoned here?
I don't know. And I'll turn my dial to accept more.
Oh yeah, you took your helmet off.
I took my helmet off.
Your mind just dips into madness for a moment.
Just real quick. Just for real. Just to
Just
see.
take a real quick dip into madness.
Who is this?
Hello. This is Asher Lynch, xenolinguist. Have I spoken to you before?
Break the shroud.
I won't.
Roll a sanity check.
Okay.
No.
84 does not cut it.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to do this weird thing.
Oh.
It's called
The
rolling a
internet hates
dice.
us.
I don't.
There's one weird trick.
You take 12 psychic damage.
12. Okay.
You see Asher's nose start to bleed.
I'm going to just turn my med scanner onto him. Asher? There's
think-
blood pouring from your nose.
I think it's whatever's in here.
It's attacking you?
It knows that we're here.
Asher, turn off your communicator device. I cannot have another crewmate's brains on my uniform. Not today. Not within 48 hours.
Immediately switch it back to full power.
Switch it back on. Great. Anduvilli, what would you like to do?
Kind of
Bleed out slowly.
stands up. This is the pedestals that I think the keystones go to.
Okay, first of all, 1 second, and he messages Tommy.
Can I hear it
Yeah.
with the jammer? Okay.
Tommy, please do not remove the key or do any sort of thing, and please reconnect Anduvilli to his warden.
But don't do anything. What if I have already taken over his ship?
Please return control of the ship to Anduvilli.
Okay. I'm just going to do that real quick and give him back access. All right.
Warden
And then
system back online.
And then I talk to our warden. Warden, could you please... how do I know this isn't a trick? Warden, could you please stop broadcasting on the other warden's frequencies? Oh, God, I'm going to hope it's not a trick.
Ceasing broadcast now.
Now, Anduvilli,
Yes.
do you have any idea what if, hypothetically, we were to connect these keys to the pillars, do you know what it would do?
Well, my assumption is, death.
It's a storm happening. Hey,
There. Wait. Yes. As you know, I'm gonna ask Warden, what, with the information I have and what we've seen of the pillars, what would be a reasonable answer in this circumstance, I guess, with the knowledge that I have.
With the knowledge that you have, something will happen if you were to replace the keys onto the pedestals. You're not sure what.
Okay.
But you know something for sure.
Okay. So putting the keys on these pedestals will absolutely trigger something. What that something is, I'm not positive.
it's gonna drop a shroud. It's just like when the Marines did it. We were on the ship. We watched it happen.
But will you just slow down for 1 minute, Marine? And there's a tone of recognition from like an officer saying Marine this time.
Yeah.
Will you put the gun down, or you're not hearing a damn thing from me?
I'm not putting the gun down, so you
Then
can
stop
keep
pointing it at me.
Kiko, please.
The Marines that activated it probably weren't using technology built for it. Now this pyramid most likely is. It's something more of an origin related to the keystones.
Now, hypothetically,
Yes.
is it possible that these shrouds, considering what the others were doing, and this one specifically, is holding whatever that was back?
That is
Yes,
that is
That
entirely
is a
possible.
very good possibility. And actually, recent data that we uncovered while you weren't there, but I was, showed what destroyed Len's mind, literally and
Oh?
figuratively. A giant nebulous entity that large, formless, arising from this obelisk. And after speaking to really the best authority on these things, Daladar said we should use the keys to lock whatever it was, not let it out.
Right.
Because
okay.
if we let it out, remember he said some of the creatures out there are friendly, and some of them are more like the scavengers, and maybe some shrouds need to stay in place.
Right.
if-
do we know how to lock it if we did do anything?
If locking is the option, that means that currently it's not locked. Is a bigger issue, I'd even say.
I think that's where that shard comes in, because it seemed very eager to have it back, and it seems very intent on hurting Asher if he doesn't do its will. That's why his nose is bleeding. I also hand you like 6 tissues from my pocket.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you just ball them up and then stick them up there, that'll help. But yes. Whatever is in there has the capability of breaking human minds. So we can't be hasty in anything we do now. We're, quite frankly, in this together. We'll have to solve this puzzle together. Which isn't going to help if we're pointing guns at each other or stealing each other's ships.
Yes, you're correct. I think at this moment, it is opportune for us to work together and not try and double-cross one another.
Asher, is there anything that you understand in this room?
Tommy, do you have something to say?
I owned the Warden system, right? For a while. So I would have been able to remove the key. I would walk in with the key at this point.
Tommy walks in with a key.
Oh,
what are you doing?
Quick point of order. You stopped broadcasting the signal.
But I took over your Warden.
Yes, and then relinquished control and stopped broadcasting the signal that was making it appear as if the key was on the ship.
Right, but I've already messaged the DM about it.
Yeah, but
when I owned it.
But now it doesn't think the key is on the ship.
Right, but if I owned it, I could make it do whatever I want, such as ignore orders.
But not anymore.
Those orders were
unless he lied to Peter, basically.
Oh.
While I'm on the ship and I have control of it.
Command.
Right. And yeah.
Yes.
I was like, don't blow up a ship, please.
Yeah.
The ship is not going to blow up. Let me just make that clear. The ship's not blowing up.
Okay.
That's why he has the key and he's entered the
If I completely owned the system, I can do whatever I want on the system.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's not put that anywhere right now.
Yes.
I was going to ask Asher, as the linguist here, is there anything that you can understand on how to? Are there any markings on the pedestals or anything like how it works? Like we're sitting in the dark here,
so
literally and figuratively.
As she says this, Asher's going to walk over to the pedestal nearest to Anduvilli and is actually going to bust out like a first aid kit and take a look at the wound on his leg.
Got it.
He doesn't let you get close.
Okay. He's just like, looking at it, and then like he meant this the whole time, just looks over at the pillar instead, the pedestal.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Just to see if there are any markings of that language.
Can I assist Asher?
Yeah, you see similar symbols to symbols that are on the shard, but they're not in the same order.
We've used the keystone as a sort of Rosetta Stone before.
Do you think it's possible that if you touch the key, you could feasibly read the markings?
Also, my head could explode.
Yes.
50-50 at this point.
Let me do it then.
You're
I'm
willing?
for it.
I'm just here.
All right.
So
Let's
where do I put
try
it?
Are you
Look,
sure?
Here.
I mean, you don't know what could happen.
No, we don't.
I'd rather die by this thing than you lot, to be honest.
Here,
What were
Tommy.
you going to do? What were you gonna do here anyway before?
This.
Right, exactly.
He did say he was going to return the keys to their pedestals.
I didn't know that. I mean, I would have.
I don't know.
There's a
if-
whole lot of stuff I
if
would have not done.
He was going to open the locks or close them because they
Like, I
work both
wasted
ways.
like hours of my life. It feels like.
And I'll take the keystone in my hands.
Take the keystone in your hands.
Who shot him? Who did?
Kiko. Roll me a sanity check.
Makes sense.
All right.
Sanity save, I guess, technically.
Yeah, I save, sadly.
You feel nothing from the keystone.
Ooh, interesting point of order. I want to touch it again, but I want to put one hand on the keystone and the other hand on a shard from the other one.
Okay.
Is it possible there's... no. That would work.
And you know what, actually? Just because it's stupid, I'm going to take a little bit of blood and smear it on the keystone.
Okay.
Spicy.
He smears blood in the keystone, grabs the keystone, then grabs a piece of the shard.
What are you doing?
His eyes go white.
Doesn't matter.
Anduvilli, you hear a voice in your
Training
head.
it just in case.
Who is this?
Anduvilli, who is this?
I am Hall.
Do we hear his end? Like what
You hear
Anduvilli
Anduvilli
says?
saying everything that he hears.
Are you locked in the
Oh,
pyramid?
everything he hears, we also...
You hear him, yes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Are you locked in the pyramid?
Release me.
How?
How what?
No, we hear both sides.
We hear both?
Yes. Yes.
Coming out of Anduvilli.
I didn't. Oh.
Look, when is it okay for me to shoot?
But how can the keys release you?
Try.
So no to that, right?
Do we do it here?
Yeah. There. Release me.
So we can release you anywhere.
Tommy no likey.
Okay. Goodbye.
Anduvilli's eyes go back to normal.
That was strange.
Well, we heard
Yeah. Okay, so I still don't know if we do it or not, based on whatever the fuck that was.
Do what or not?
we definitely don't let it out.
Did
But
you-
the-
No, but
To
I
put the
don't think
keys
it.
on the
I
pedestals?
think that'll release it.
No, okay, literally, did you not hear anything that just came out of my mouth?
We heard all of it.
It said it
doesn't
could
make
be
any-
released from anywhere.
Right.
It
So,
said
seemingly,
there. It said
Here,
there.
and then I
Here, there.
asked if it could be released anywhere. It said yes. This is a very specific place, not just anywhere.
How do you
So
know? Wait. I interpreted that as it'll be
You
released.
thought it was
the-
a good idea to shoot me.
Listen, the last time this happened, a planet appeared halfway where we just came from. It didn't appear right here.
I feel
It
like
appeared
we
over there.
take
It
away from
released
him.
over there. Right?
I asked if it could be released from anywhere.
I'm gonna just take that back from you.
What if it's in the shard, not in the pyramid?
That makes most sense. The pyramid could literally be trapping it from the shards into the pyramid itself.
Is there
Do you
anything?
think the pyramid was originally a collecting point? Well,
The
I don't
shards
necess-
the keystones are signals, so
yeah.
if you can send signals out in ways that are so small that it doesn't go anywhere, it just dissipates, and then it's gone.
So-
But you know, Taladar said the keys are redundancies. So it could be that in order to ensure that this creature stays here, you need all of the keys.
Hmm. Otherwise, the
Or-
energy disperses somewhere else.
When the key broke, when the shard broke, Asher, it was interrupted, right?
Stopped vibrating.
That may just be the energy went somewhere else. So now that shard's energy that was contained there is somewhere unknown.
You don't think if this is the key to releasing them, you don't think destroying the key is also a viable option?
These keys could have literally just been the first things that contained it.
It could very well trigger something that we have no idea what will happen if we destroy those things.
So do I just put it on this pedestal here?
And we need the option
Tommy,
to
if you
lock...
don't want to hold it, I will hold it.
We need the option to lock the doors behind us, as it were.
Yes.
Yeah.
If we destroy it, we don't know what the Marine Corps did with the keys while they had it. We only saw a small portion of what they did. For all we know, they've opened all sorts of locks, and it may be up to us to lock them.
Right.
We are in a situation where we have almost zero information, and we are being asked to do a lot of things. And unfortunately, Taladar is not here to guide us to doing them.
Also, he's very cryptic. He's just very like, just do it, forehead. And it's like, how? We're humans. How are we supposed to know what that means? He's like, just lock the door. Just lock it. Like...
So put it on the...
Tommy, just hold the thing until we come up with an actual idea.
No, maybe just put it on there. See if there's a reaction. It's science.
Why? No. It's yes, in the most basic terms, yes.
I mean, it is science, and then if something bad happens, we can just remove it and put it
Right, like the end of the world. If the end of the world happens, we'll just remove it.
Yes, well, yes. Though, like we removed Lynn from it, and their face still exploded.
And I do it.
How many pedestals are there?
Yeah.
All right. Tommy has just placed the key on a pedestal.
Why do I even bother
high as
trying
a
to
kite,
keep you all
by the
alive?
way.
The key begins to vibrate violently.
Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off!
Do not touch it right now.
Tommy, take it
I'm
off!
getting mixed signals! Mixed signals here!
God.
Take
He
it off!
touches it.
Vibrations was bad last time, take it off!
So why would he touch it?
Because the other side's what? I'm gonna go take it off.
Kiko runs to take it off. Everything goes black.
Go.
And that's where we're going to leave tonight's episode.
No! Son of a bitch.
I honestly have no fucking idea.
Look, I'm gonna leave with Anduvilli.
I didn't blow up, so there's that.
No, wild.
I'm joining Team Anduvilli as well.
Jesus. I came as an antagonist, and then it was pity. It was pity and honesty over and over again, and I have been suffering for your happiness over and over again. How did you get to the pyramid? I led you there. How did we talk to the demon? I talked to it.
And how did you die? I may have done that. I don't know. I may have done that.
Why didn't my shit blow up when you tried to take the key off? I told you it was going to do it.
You're right.
God.
That's just called survival tactics.
No, he's. Do you think he cares about surviving that much? He drank space water.
The motivations are
No.
Oh my
That
God, he
doesn't
did.
help. That doesn't help, though. That's exactly why.
That meant that it was a kindness to you lot.
Ah.
He's
Oh
an
my
inch.
god.
Oh God.
There's no direction from Anduvilli. That's the no direction.
Well,
I love him.
Now. Do
I
have a
love
stress
him.
point?
I love Anduvilli.
We're still going.
You know, just feelings though. Thanks, guys.
I'm so hot right now. I'm sweating. It's so hot in my room.
Oh, same. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael, for stressing us out
Yeah.
each Friday. It's good.
Thank you, Xander. Thank you, Gabe.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Xander. Thank you, Gabe.
Thank y'all.
You guys
pleasure.
you're so wonderful. Let's do some sign offs. Michael, you just like styled your hair in a
Yeah, I like it.
Perfect.
spike.
Perfect.
Single.
Oh, yeah. So,
let's see. Let's go in order of the overlay. Patrick.
Yep.
You want to do a
once
little...
again, yeah, 1031spky.com. It's a podcast that myself, Brian, Brandon, and Ashley do, please check it out. We're going to be dropping a new creepypasta 27-minute long one next week. So tune in for that. It's all brand new, original. It's great. I love it. Please check it out. It's so good.
Xander.
Yeah, you can find me at Xanderific on Twitter and here on Twitch. I stream from my personal channel as well as a bunch on the network, so just find me in my schedule.
Gabe.
Hi, I'm Gabe. You can find me at Gabe James Games across the internet. I don't have as much going on right now. I have stuff with Josephine, Xander, and Bronze, but I'll let them tell you about that. On my socials, next week is when a bunch of big announcements are coming out because I've been working on stuff for the last like 4 months, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you can finally talk about stuff now." And I'm like, "Thank God, I'm dying."
Awesome.
So there's that, yeah.
Alex.
Oh, hi. My name is Alex Ward. If you don't know who I am, I'm an actor. I play monsters and things like that. You can find me on Twitter at AlexWard777 and on Twitch at AlexWard777, where I play mainly horror games and stuff like that. Conjuring 3, Devil Made Me Do It is coming out soon.
Nice.
I am in that.
Yay.
Go see it wherever you can safely see it. I am also in the Army of the Dead, Zack Snyder's zombie movie that's coming out. I'm in that as a zombie. Go see it, but don't expect me to be in it a lot. Then, yeah, that's what's going on right now.
Y'all have a. I'm sorry, Josephine, you're going last. Actually, never mind.
Jasmine.
Hi, hello. Yeah, I stream 6 days a week, twitch.tv/thatbronzegirl, and I DM Shikar, which is our 5th edition D&D game. Xander's on it, Josephine's on it, Gabe's on it, and Lord Balvin himself. That's Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we rebroadcast at 9 a.m. on Sundays. Also, this weekend, tomorrow, I'm going to be on Balvin's GTA RP server.
Yeah. Hey, awesome.
Which I'm really excited for you to meet Judge King. Yeah, leaked the name here first. Check her out on King's Court. Yeah, GTA RP this week. I'm very excited. I know. I'm very excited. And that'll be a fun thing. But yeah, for everything else, you just follow me on Twitter. Much like Gabe, there's a lot of stuff, or not a lot. There's like 3 things I'm working on that I can't talk about, but 3 is a lot for me.
It's a lot. That's a lot. No, yeah.
Yeah, because my way of finding work is just people emailing me. I'm not actively looking for it. So 3 is a lot. Excited.
I've got no NDAs, so I can't.
I can't relate.
I got nada.
That's not true.
You're so full of shit, Alex.
I know. Hi, this is my channel, so I assume that you know that at JCVIM is where you can find me across all platforms. Yeah, check out Shikar on Tuesday nights. You can jump in on the rebroadcast this Sunday, 9 a.m. It's always a lot of fun. It's a full chat. Oh, yes. Alex and I are in a vampire game this Sunday. For Jasper's game day.
Totally we are. Yes, I absolutely know we're doing that.
No, don't worry. I think it's at 7:30 p.m. And I think you can find out the channel it's on if you go to Jasper's Game Day's website. It's not on Twitter anywhere. If you find it, please let me know. But it's B-Dave is storytelling, and Alex, Melee, and myself are playing.
Yes.
I believe. Well, we're for sure playing.
Yeah.
There may be. Anyway, it's for charity. It's on Sunday. It'll be a good time. And if you're in New York and are going to go to Tribeca, I have a film showing there called Dear Mr. Brody in June or July. Wow, I'm really on top of it. Okay, I'm done.
You can find me here every Friday. My eye is twitching right now.
Oh.
Wait, which one? That's good luck in this.
It's the right eye.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Oh no!
Shit.
I mean,
It has to.
technically,
It has
we're
to be
all
your left
twitching.
eye for good luck. Yeah.
And that one never twitches. It's always the right eye.
Uh-oh. Well, there's
That
that.
usually means
Good night,
they say
everybody.
that usually means someone's talking shit about you.
Ah.
It's probably because of
that's
the
what they say.
show.
Yeah, that's what they say. If
Way
your
to go,
right eye
chat.
twitches, someone's talking mad shit about you.
Oh my god.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Gabe and Xander, for joining us for 2 weeks in a row and putting up with
Thank
this,
you.
Oh,
insanity
I
of
feel like
a
we cause chaos too.
of
So
situations. I'm
was
sorry for
perfect.
shooting you in the
You were
leg.
perfect.
Oh my god!
I was
She's
gonna
not.
shoot you in the head,
She's
and then I
not.
was like, I'll shoot him in the leg.
I got all these weapons.
I was like, he's not here next week.
Well, he won't be if you shoot him in the head. I mean,
I remember. You know, I'm gonna remember that for Tuesday, Josephine.
Uh-oh.
Remember that for Tuesday.
You gonna murder Nim?
No. I'm
Uh-oh.
just gonna hook up with his mom.
Oh my god!
she can make her own decisions.
That's
That's
Wow.
what
She
she
can.
Y'all were bonding. That's
She made me mittens.
And okay, next week we have Michael Sinclair on as a guest.
Ah.
So that'll be something to look forward to. And God, the situation he's walking in on, I don't know what.
Poor guy.
It's gonna be great. Thank you for all the donations that have come in.
Yes.
And Michael, do you have anything else?
Oh, also thank you, Holly, our technical director. Absolutely
Yes,
awesome.
thank you to Holly.
And
Yes.
also there will be a rebroadcast of this, won't there?
Yes, there will. There will be a rebroadcast tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. For people presumably that aren't watching right now in Europe, or if you want to rewatch it early in the morning. Also, normally we have our live scored music, but due to storming in Texas, we didn't have Stargrave. But we were listening to his music, but it just wasn't live scored as usual. Hopefully that'll be back next week.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night. Get to sleep.
Bye.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.